Right after the opening tip-off.
Yeah.
George Brown with the ball on the near side. Shot is up, and Jazz Match James, look for him to be active all game long. Third in the OCAA in points per game with 21.4 as he leads this offense. Centennial trying to cut it on the inside. A nice steal there by James as he'll take it up onto the far side of the court. On the near side for three, Ted Johnson, and we just talked about his prowess from beyond the arc, and he hits from downtown. James calling for everyone to clear out. He gets a pick from Bailey on the inside. Nice dish. Excellent job in the finish by Ans Chaudhry. Paul Walwyn drops it off for Wilson. Kendall tries a spin move on the far side. The ball breaks free for a second, and then trying to go up with that shot and all sorts of contact is Paul Walwyn from Scarborough, Ontario. 6'4" forward in his first year with the team. Shooting 35.1% from three-point range. Best on the team for the Colts. 13 for 37 so far this season. Jasper David just substituted into this ball game. Into the corner, James, nice stroke as he lets it fly. Rebounds it and comes all the way back with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nice quick pass back to James.
That's some give and go.
And you could see that ball didn't even get into the hands of Deshane Gale. He literally tapped that pass back to James for the easy lay-in.
That's how you run the transition offense, folks.
19-10 your score, 1:17 left in the first quarter. Ball inbounded, and will go into the hands of number 12, Jasper David. Beats his man. Nice passing there by the Huskies. In the corner for the open look is Brandon McGlone. And when you look at, we'll look at the NBA, for example, a lot of coaches say the third quarter is the big quarter. That's when people, kind of rise to the occasion. That's when your stars put up a lot of points. You start the isolation, you claw back into the game. But in the OCAA and in lower levels of basketball, I believe it's the first quarter. You set the tone. A lot of these guys don't have a ton of confidence. Some of them are playing maybe in their first year, maybe their second year. They're getting starting minutes. They're playing more minutes, whatever it may be. You want to instill as much confidence in these guys as possible. You get out to that early start, you make things interesting. You fall behind too much in that first, all of a sudden it could be turning into something a little ugly. Simon, can you guess the last time that George Brown won the OCAA championship? You're going to have to go back into the record books here.
Well, when you say that, I'm going to guess it's the 90s. So
1975, 1976 season.
Boy, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, although they did win 3 years in a row from 73 to 76. And in 74-75, they won the OCAA championship as well as the national championship.
That's a Toronto sports kind of drought right there.
Yeah, can you believe it? Ball kept in bounds by Balfour. Slipping on the court and getting that ball back up is Marquez. Excellent composure there. Falls, gets the ball back up. Three-point attempt off the rim. Coming in for the rebound was Johnson. And it's going to be an over-the-back call. Chaudhry inbounds it up top. Marlowe. Ted Johnson on the inside. Excellent dish off to Chaudhry, and the off-balance shot drops. Bit of a mismatch here. The screen comes back up top. Bailey off to James. James, the three-pointer, contested, up and good. Jazz Match James sticks it from three. Ball up in the air. The finger roll can't go. Rebounded by Chaudhry. Back up court. Marlowe. He's got James in the corner. Nice pass. James looking for that three-pointer. He'll dish it off. Bailey fakes inside with the right hand. Up. No good. It'll get the foul, and it'll go to the stripe to shoot two. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock winding down. McGlone back up top for James for three. Ball up and good as it rattles in as he shoots that all the way from Thunder Bay. Marquez slips. Can't get that pass away to Wilson. Back the other way comes Jasper up with the easy lay. That's exactly what you didn't want for the Colts. A turnover in the offensive zone, a fast break the other way, and easy points. Wilson trying to drive the lane. Gets up. Ball in the air. Tough shot. And Wilson sticks it. Gets it to Walwyn. Walwyn uses his man as a shield. Tough shot. Gets the fader to go. 72-60. But the defensive side, and that's what's going to kill you. Defense first. You've got to shore up the turnovers. And we just haven't seen that in that one play in particular where it was the second chance effort and then the third chance effort from James coming in, following his shot from the three-point line. That's just going to kill you. And you gotta box out. You got to make sure that you take care of the paint and your own end. and that's going to lead to offense down the floor. Marquez. He's got Bryce on the far side. He'll cut through traffic. Excellent play as Marquez gets it to drop. In traffic, Hussein. Back to Marquez. This is the guy you want the ball in the hands of. Outside, Wilson for three. Knocks it down! So Jazz Match James doing an excellent job. He's one of the leaders bringing this team back to 500 at 3-3, and they'll only have to build on this. And for the Centennial Colts, like we said, back to the drawing board, and Coach Jim Barkley's got a lot of work to do with this young squad. A ton of freshmen on the team in their first year. Paul Walwyn, one of the guys who's logging a ton of minutes, but that's what you want to see. If you're going to bring in, a bunch of players in their first year, you want to give them some minutes, let them develop, and hopefully it'll turn into a little bit of chemistry back and forth between other guys on the court. And it looked like such a good matchup for Centennial as well. You had a Seneca team that was 2-3. Maybe the pickings were right for them to try to get their first win of the season, but unfortunately they fall to the George Brown Huskies by a score of 82-76. Thank you so much for watching. This is OCAA men's basketball, the East Division, George Brown versus Centennial here on Rogers TV. For Mark Mendelee up in the booth and Simon Sharkey Gottlieb, thank you very much. And to the rest of the Rogers volunteers as well, thank you for your commitment to Rogers and coming out early today to set up for game day. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.